My name is Caitlin Zoeller. I'm one of the social workers with the memory team here with the Norton Neuroscience Institute Resource Center. Today, I'd like to go over a few things that you might find helpful as you care for your loved one with dementia. The first thing I want to discuss is the use of the word journey. I say that because one of the unique things about working with someone who's been diagnosed with dementia is that the disease will progress, but no one can say exactly what that progression will look like. Each individual takes their own path. It is impossible to tell how quickly someone will progress and exactly which out of the big pot of symptoms someone will develop. This fact makes caregiving puzzling and that much more difficult because we don't always know what each day will bring. As caregivers for those with dementia, this can be terrifying. All types of dementia have many factors that will be beyond your control. It's going to take time and effort to learn how to take symptoms and behaviors, each one as they come. One way you can learn to take things as they come is to take advantage of the resources that are available to you. There are resources to assist in the prevention of what is called caregiver fatigue, which is a lot like burnout. When you, the care partner, doesn't receive enough support or rest, it can become easy to lose track of details, become easily agitated, and stop caring for your own mind and body. We don't want this to happen. The important thing to take away from this moment is that there are resources out there to help you. So, what kind of additional support is available for people with dementia and you as the caregiver? The first thing I want to mention are in-home caregivers. You may have heard of people having staff come into their home to help out with things like bathing, dressing, maybe meal prep. These are called non-medical personal caregivers. Within the state of Kentucky, this service is not typically covered by medical insurance. While you may find this shocking, it is because priority is given to providing the medical care. In-home care providers assist with what are called activities of daily living, or ADLs. In Kentucky, there are options for financial assistance if your loved one meets stringent income guidelines for Medicaid. Then you can apply for the home and community-based waiver. Veterans may also have options. Please contact your VA providers to find out if you qualify for their assistance programs. If your loved one has a long-term care insurance plan, they can also provide assistance. Again, these types of services are not considered medical care, so your medical insurance is not billed. In most cases, non-medical in-home services do not require a doctor's order to start. You can simply give the providing company a call and they'll take it from there. Another supportive resource some people find helpful is an adult day center. Adult day centers are places that your loved ones can go during the day and then you pick them up in the evening. Some offer transportation. These centers have activities and meals for your loved ones, and they can be a great way for your loved one to get some socialization. It's also a great way for you as the caregiver to get some time to rest or get things done that you need to do. Adult day centers are open 5 days per week. Some people only go once per week, while others go more. It's up to you and the center to decide the schedule that fits your needs. As with personal caregivers, these centers do not provide medical care and are not typically covered under insurance, but veteran status and Medicaid eligibility might provide coverage. There are also a few things you need to think about when someone you love receives a dementia diagnosis. It's often a difficult thing to discuss, but it is so important. You must consider the early stages of a dementia diagnosis as the time to get their affairs in order. This is because as the disease progresses, your loved one may lose the ability to sign vital paperwork that helps protect their assets and helps to ensure that their wishes are carried out. These are the things like power of attorney paperwork, a last will and testament, and living wills. I do encourage you to use an attorney service to help with this paperwork, as they will be able to make sure the paperwork is detailed enough to cover all their legal needs. You can, however, access some of these forms online. Also, please let your elected power of attorney and healthcare surrogates know where your paperwork is located. I want to remind you that the only thing any of us are going to ask of you is to do the best you can. There will be many things that you'll figure out along the way. There will also be many things you try and may or may not be successful with. While the journey is often challenging as it goes along, it's also possible to find moments of joy with your loved one. You will be amazed at how much strength can be drawn from a single moment of joy.
Hello, my name is Amy Helwig, and I'm a Norton Healthcare chaplain. One of the best parts of my job is working with the memory care team at the Norton Neuroscience Institute. A diagnosis of any form of dementia engages patients and their care partners in medical information and treatment options to consider. It's not long, however, before there's a need to grapple with the totality of what it means to live with dementia. We encourage you to start planning for the other layers of impact you may experience. Practical issues like safety, keeping track of medications, appointments, errands, meals, etc., need to be planned for. The Norton Neuroscience Institute Memory Team has many educational and support options to assist you in your planning. Caitlin has talked about some options for enhancing daily care, like in-home non-medical caregivers and day centers. Some people also involve different family members or friends in helping with practical issues. In addition to lightening the load for the care partners, these can also offer the patient additional social interactions that can enrich their life. One of the many challenges of caring for someone with dementia is the reality that our experiences and relationships with them will change. Roles change, whether it's with a long-term partner or spouse, a parent, sibling, or friend. Just as with children as they grow and mature, there are times we wish we could just bottle up a moment and keep it that way forever. But that's not how life goes. Having support for yourself as the care partner helps navigate the journey. It's good to acknowledge those feelings when you have them and then make sure you have a plan for respite. Whether it's a meal out with friends, time to take walks or exercise, or having another person be in charge for a day or two, take time to care for yourself. Do you ever feel guilty about how you're doing as a care partner? It's easy to reflect on challenging moments with your loved one and think, I should have handled that better. Or if only I had anticipated that need. The list can go on and on. This list is a reminder of ways you can steer your own self-talk or that little voice in your head to be more helpful for you. You are doing the best you can. What you're doing is hard for anyone. No one's perfect, not even you. You cannot prevent every fall or upset moment your loved one might have. Some days, not everything you intend to do will get done, and that's okay. Sometimes you need to pick your battles and do what works for now. And it can be good to change the plan to include activities that give you both a moment of peace. And most of all, it's important to remember, even when I do everything I can think of, the person with dementia will still have problem behaviors because of the illness, not because of what I do. There are resources to help with the emotional, spiritual, and social impact of dementia on the care partner as well. The Memory Center offers a monthly caregiver support group via Zoom, as well as a periodic caregivers well-being series. That's a small in-person group that meets for 4 consecutive weeks, and it provides an opportunity to share resources and build relationships with others who are in the same boat. Finally, the Memory Center team has assembled a long list of resources you may find helpful, including books, websites, and local contacts. Please reach out to the Norton Neuroscience Institute Memory Center team for more information. We wish you well on your journey as a care partner. For more information on the NNI Memory Center, please call 502-394-6460 or visit us at nortonhealthcare.com/memorycenter.